friends, this is the Cryptonian taking a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin currently 29,442, and this is the attempt at consolidation at this lower level that I was talking about. And we can see that currently here we're having a push higher. We're running into resistance though. The resistance area of the 50 moving average has crossed under the 200, and of course that is a bearish signal. But not always is this type of setup a bearish setup. Sometimes we go from a consolidated area, we go down a level, catching or capturing the liquidity at lower levels, and then pushing higher, and then even breaking out above that level. So we just have to wait and see if this is one of those times. Although looking here at the volatility, not very big volatility at all. And also looking at the volume, we have again, we're plagued by low volume here. So that being said, we have to be careful. This move is not going to be significant until it breaks above the 50, above the 200, right? Otherwise, this is just kind of noise, and then if this fails, we'll roll over and be pushed lower by the bears most likely. Now, we did have an impulse down, losing that consolidation range. That move was shown here on the Cryptonian volatility mod, and then we went into a yellow line, okay, from blue to yellow. And then that shows that we started rallying right here, pushed up into the 50, got rejected, double bottom. Now we have a strong impulse up to the 50. And a lot of times in a downtrend, these strong impulses are scams, okay? These are manipulations, so we have to be careful. It's just day traders playing around, grabbing profit. So that being said, taking a look at the statistics, 53 is the RSI. We're a little bit bullish, however, the main trend on the 4-hour is bearish or in a downtrend. Now we are above the 30, so this is showing a little bit of strength, but it's not those little small bursts of strength that we have to be concerned with or pay attention to. It's those longer, we need more volume, consistent, longer pushes to the upside or to the downside to move the price. And we're just not seeing that volume. The volume is really low, and so we're just going to be plagued by low volatility here, right? Low volatility, lack of big movers in the market pushing the price higher or lower. Taking a look at the order flow, we see here order flow is we did have a burst in order flow with this candlestick here. However, we have the bears coming in, 4 Bitcoin, 3 Bitcoin to 0.0. So let's take a look at our market depth. Yeah, it looks like we have some bullish behavior here on the market depth, but okay. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like we're having some bullish behavior here. Let's see if it's going to work out in favor of the bulls. Let's see if they can continue the rally. Now, like I said, we did have a double bottom here on this level, and the double bottom support coming in approximately at 29,100. We did make an attempt to go down to that 28,883 that I was talking about. We did touch it, and I thought we'd actually come down and make another touch, but we didn't. We actually reversed a little bit higher, but this is that consolidation, that double bottom attempt like I was talking about in previous videos. So it looks like they're trying to pull this off, the bulls, but they're going to have to be a lot stronger than this to be able to reverse this. Resistance coming in at the fib 29,568. This is currently where that resistance is, and also Multiple resistances on moving averages. 50-day moving average 29,537 is resistance, and of course the 200, which is the most important resistance, is 29,660. So it just remains to be seen. Today's Friday. Not much going to happen between today and Monday, I think. Fridays are usually, they can be unpredictable sometimes. Usually they're flat or they're negative because the people that take positions earlier in the week, they tend to sell on Fridays. But um, the weekend is a different set of buyers, traders, participants in the market, and we could see on low volume like we've seen here. We could see a push and attempt higher up to this previous level. Not sure if we're going to get there. I would probably look towards Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for significant moves. And although the consolidation could continue here. So that being said, EMA bearish, DMA trend bearish. We're in contraction, no reversal. We did have the reversal here. Now we're having an attempt at an expansion, which our line has turned blue. But in a consolidation area, we have that a lot, right? We have multicolored lines, blue, yellow, blue, yellow. You can see that was the case over here in this area. And as we had some moves higher, but they were not strong enough to regain, or should I say to keep that consolidation level and to push higher to the upper resistance of that trading zone. So that being said, volatility very, very low, very low. So all of this is just noise, friends. Volatility 1.5. This is just noise. In the greater picture, we see that all of this is really just consolidation, right? And although we're slipping down a little bit, it's really not significant because it's not supported by volume. Now, when we go to the daily, we can see here that the daily trend is strongly intact. And we've just been making, let me go back here, we've just been making a series of higher lows, right? So the daily trend remains intact, very strong. And although we are testing around this 50 moving average on the daily. So if we take a move lower, if we fail and we allow the bearish to push us lower, that lower level is 28,300. That's the next level down, next level to look at. That is the 0.5 fib on the daily, and that's significant. I would expect significant purchasing to take place in that area. We are in an expansion to the downside here on the daily. Like I said in previous videos, I'm waiting for this blue line to turn yellow, and then that would show that we have a reversal in the larger daily trend, and that reversal would be to the upside because currently this trend right now is to the downside, being pushed down by the bears or sellers. So that being said, 200 moving average comes in at 26,900. That's moving higher, a little bit higher every day. And we do have the golden pocket at 27,500. That is very significant. If we ever get down there, I would expect a lot of bulls to be buying in that area. So it's just business as usual until next week. I'm expecting a little bit more action the following week. This week was pretty much the Fed raising interest rates. We have to allow the market to digest that information and make a plan based on what they want to do for the weeks moving forward. And we do have an S2 on the daily a couple days ago. That S2 still in effect, and the S2 is a trend reversal. This is a confirmation of trend reversal. We had the S1 up here when we're in this trading zone still, so that was not necessarily, I mean, it could have been an early indication, but you see here we had an S1 but we went higher. So sometimes they are not confirmed. And so at that time it wasn't confirmed, but now it's confirmed with an S2 a couple days ago. And so the trend has officially reversed to a downtrend, and we can see a little bit of that red cloud appearing here, right? This is the beginning of a red cloud. So the trend is to the downside. We just have to see a change in that trend indicated by the yellow line on the Cryptonian volatility mod. Love that indicator. That's why I coded it that way. It's excellent indicator. And taking a look at the rest of the market, we see that we have the altcoins picking up a little bit on this push higher with Bitcoin. Aave, I'll make a video about Aave. Aave is still holding in this area here, this 69.25 level that I talked about before. And this is that move. Aave is trying to put that move up higher, put that move in up higher like I had talked about in previous videos. So if you are paying attention and you purchased here, you're in profit. So anyway, we are seeing a little bit of gains over the across the board for the altcoins. Altcoins seem to be trying to move a little bit more than Bitcoin. And this is what I said in previous videos as well. When Bitcoin is stable, the altcoins will then pick up some momentum during the boring times with Bitcoin. As long as Bitcoin's not crashing down in a strong way, the altcoins will then start to try to make moves higher. And that's what's happening. We see the beginning of some moves higher in a lot of these altcoins. Okay? So that is the video. I don't want to make it too long. Just wanted to give an update on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is in a downtrend now, and we just have to wait and see what these levels will bring, and if the bulls can actually bring Bitcoin back up to the previous range. Not really sure. It's possible. We just need volume and conviction, but so far we're not seeing it. Still below the 10 line on volatility, so statistically speaking, all of this is just consolidation. Okay, even if we slip down a little bit lower, that's consolidation, because when we look here, we were going down here, okay, and it seemed bearish, but we were under, the volatility was under 10 in this range, and it really had no real conviction to it, really had no strength to it. And so we just went down, and then we found support on the 200 and pushed up higher. So there you have it, friends. Take care. Appreciate your viewership. Thanks for your time. Please click like. It helps the channel. And if you'd like, subscribe, and you'll receive more videos like this with technical analysis in the markets for Bitcoin and some of the altcoins. I'm going to be making some additional videos on the altcoins. They're starting to move, which is good. And see you in the next one.